Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion, it's your fella again, Strauss Man, the GG. Yo, welcome to another video. E3. It's almost E3 time, and we're about a month away. And shout out to the fella, shout out to Lou. We were talking about we've been talking about E3 and the potential that E3 has. Obviously, we're going to do a podcast, we're going to do our predictions on it, and we'll probably get you a podcast before that too. There's been a lot of juicy rumors and news floating around as well. But Take-Two potential at E3, and I want to talk about this because a lot of you are like, yeah, so it's E3. There's gonna be a lot of gaming companies there, but this one's very peculiar. If you don't know Take-Two, it's the guys that do, well, they own 2K, and they also own Rockstar Games, which is obviously Rockstar Games. What do they do? Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto, right? Man, they don't show up for anything. This is a very interesting and odd circumstance, because usually, and to be fair, they did show up on Sony's stage one time to announce Grand Theft Auto 5, and then they kind of did it again in Sony Direct with the unveiling of the PS5, where they announced Grand Theft Auto 5 again for PS5. So this is not a thing they usually do. They're actually going to have a presentation, supposedly. I mean, it could easily just be, Grand Theft Auto 5 remaster on, PS5, Xbox. It got a release date yesterday, I think, for November 11th. That's very interesting, which is very cool. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the best-selling games of all time. It's made more money than movies, and I understand why they're going to keep riding that wave. Obviously, a lot of us want 6. We just want to see Grand Theft Auto 6. But they could potentially just do that and Red Dead Redemption Online stuff, which I'm guessing that community is still rocking pretty well, because Grand Theft Auto 5 Online took a while to get going, too. And I know we're, 3 or 4 years in now? I don't know. Let me know about Red Dead Online. It could easily just be those two announcements. And, they could be done. But I don't think so, man. There's just a lot of good hype, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Not like that. We like to have a lot of fun, and the hype is real. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. I'm trying to get those E3 jitters. Obviously, we missed out last year because of what was going on with the world. But man. The potential of Take-Two here. I mean, not only because they obviously probably own a few more studios, but I'm just thinking, obviously 2K is huge gaming company, and so is Rockstar. One of the juggernauts, A lot of people thought Red Dead Redemption 2 was Game of the Year, but, God of War ended up taking it. And Jeff Keighley's show, and a lot of other shows as well. But Red Dead Redemption 2 was phenomenal. So maybe a Red Dead remake we might see here. I mean, it would be cool if they incorporated some of the stuff into a one full remaster. I don't technically want to remaster. I'm playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which Mass Effect 1 is Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are all remasters and not remakes. 2 and 3 I heard hold incredibly well. I'm still on 1. 1 feels like an old game, and I don't want that for Red Dead Redemption. I would like if they would remake it, so I want to put money on that. I mean, potential on that there possibly could be a remake. Are we going to get remakes of all the other old Grand Theft Autos, like Grand Theft Auto 3? There was a lot of rumors that 3 might get a remake remaster. Announcement of 6 could be here. I mean, the potential is insane. BioShock 4, we know that game exists, so it's going to be here. The NFL 2K sports game, do they show that here, right? I think rumors, or there was an article saying that that's pushed till 2022. I know a lot of you don't care. It's sports, but that's huge. It would be a more arcadey type game. Obviously, like Blitz, it's not going to be actual, I think EA has full rights to use actual, sim, franchise. I think the 2K deal with the NFL is arcade games only, like arcade style Blitz. So I'm assuming, do we see the new Blitz here? I mean, the potential is awesome, and it's again, shout out to Lou. We were just having such a great combo with it because the E3's in there. E3, the vibes are here. It's almost here. It's about a month away. The potential's insane. I ain't gonna lie to you. I always miss Sony. Like, Sony used to go all out because there's a potential that a lot of these studios don't go all out. I know we've had a lot of things go on in the world. There was no E3 last year. A lot of studios, it was hard for them to work on stuff. I don't know. There could be a lot of, Microsoft could bring it, Nintendo could bring it, Capcom, Square, or they all could just flop with it. So I don't know. But Take-Two here is interesting. If they're gonna be here, I feel like something substantial's gotta happen, like Grand Theft Auto 6, Mafia 4, Bioshock 4, something. They're gonna have, it's just odd for them to be at this show. It's just weird. I know Konami pulled out. Interesting to see what Sega's gonna do. Again, we're gonna have a prediction show. Tell me what you guys think. I mean, just the potential of Take-Two being here, I think it was just worthy of a video. I know I'm just a guy on the internet rambling, but man, I just really thought about it. And the fellows and I were talking about it. It's just interesting. They got really good potential. I'm hoping for GTA 6 and Red Dead remake, Mafia 4, Bioshock 4. I think those four alone would be big enough. I mean, they could probably just do one of those, but I'm just hoping it's not going to be Red Dead Online stuff and a Grand Theft Auto 5 remaster trailer, which we already know the date of November 11th it's coming out. So it's always a bummer when you get to E3 and stuff and they have stuff we already know. I think you have to, obviously, when you present stuff, you got to, because there's going to be people in the audience or casual or somebody that hardcore, non-casual, somebody that's just going to be watching for the first time at E3 there that you need to capitalize on. So you do got to replay this. But for us, that are in tune with the gaming world, we're like we already know we don't want to watch that trailer. Doesn't bother me too much, but I understand why it would bother a lot of people. I remember Lou mentioning it. But it's probably going to happen. There's going to be some retreads and stuff like that. But it'll be interesting. There, Jeff Keighley announced the Summer Game Fest pre-E3, so maybe I'll make a video about that tomorrow. Smash the hell of the like button. Comment down below. What do you think? Is Take-Two going to bring it? Is Rockstar and 2K going to have a excellent showcase here? Or is it going to be typical stuff, that we always see? I don't know. I wanna have hope, and I wanna have some excitement. I've been your fellow Strasser, the GG. I'm outie.